Trick or treat, trick or treat, trick or treat for Halloween. Better give a treat that's good to eat if you want to keep life serene. Trick or treat, trick or treat, trick or treat, trick or treat, trick or treat the whole night through. Little scalawags with fiendish gags can make it tough on you. So when ghosts and goblins by the score ring the bell on your front door, better not be stingy or your nightmares will come true.
Hello guys, this is Raptormon 132 here, and welcome to a very special blind commentary video post of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. Yep, as you probably know, today is Halloween! Yep, so today I've got a very special blind commentary for you guys. Yep, as you guys probably already know, I actually am going to do a blind reaction, to a Season 5 episode that is a Nightmare Night based episode. And this one is called Scare Master. Yep, so this one I'm really looking forward to doing it because this is because, you know, as I promised I was going to do it for Halloween, and I asked, as you guys probably already know, in a video I asked whether or not this episode would be safe for me to react to like as a Halloween special, and all of you in the comments section had said that yes, it is safe for me to react to. So yeah, isn't this exciting? So yep, today I'm going to be reacting to Scare Master for you guys, and that is episode 21 of Season 5. Yep. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to this, considering it's, like I mentioned before, it's a Nightmare Night based episode. And, thankfully, all the trick-or-treaters are not around anymore, so I'm safe to do it. Even though I'm actually doing this a few days in advance. Or have I said too much? Whatever. Anyway, I'm actually posting this. Either way, I'm posting it on Halloween for you guys. So, yep. And, yeah. Anyway, without further ado, let's begin with this spooktacular reaction. So, let's begin with my reaction to Scare Master. Here we go. Fluttershy. What?
Fuzzy Legs, do you think you could secure those windows?
What? Fluttershy is...
Can you alert me if anything scary comes close to the cottage?
What?
Oh, who am I kidding? When something scary comes close to the cottage, please tell me my hiding place is ready.
She's hiding.
Oh, look. You filled it with everything I need to survive this awful night.
What?
Thank you. Thank you all. Now I don't have to step a hoof outside until this whole thing is over.
What?
Oh,
what?
No.
What's up with Angel?
Carrots?
Oh.
Do we have any other fresh veggies you may enjoy? Or maybe some hay?
No.
But that means I'll need to go out on Nightmare Night.
What? What's so bad about that? Oh, one of them's dressed as a changeling. Huh. Yeah, so... Yeah, well, this is an episode... This is definitely going to be an episode about Nightmare Night, but this one, from the looks of it, is going to be based around Fluttershy. And I don't get why she's so afraid of Nightmare Night. I guess in this episode we'll figure out why, because if I remember correctly, she actually was... She shut herself out in Nightmare Night in the episode Lunar Eclipse. So, yeah. I guess we'll find out. Sorry to pause. I guess we'll find out in this episode why she's afraid of Nightmare Night. So, yeah. I hope so. Anyway, let's continue. Huh. What's so scary about this? Seriously?
Nightmare
You're not serious.
Nightmare night. Alright, give me something.
Heh.
Fluttershy,
Hey,
you doing out and about? It's not
hey, Granny
fair
Smith,
night, remember?
Big Mac.
How could I forget? Oh, I don't suppose I could borrow a few pieces of hay from you. I forgot to stock up on food for Angel, and you do seem to have quite a lot.
Yeah.
We need it for the Apple family haunted maze. The scariest maze that there ever was. Who's what lurks inside?
Oh,
Really?
I'm sure I don't.
Is that the mummified pony that just leaped out at you?
I don't know. Is it?
And
Seriously, Fluttershy?
beneath your hooves. Maybe it's the bones of ponies that didn't make it out alive.
Bones?
And are those pea or grapes, or 1,000 slimy eyeballs staring at you from beyond the grave?
Please tell me they're grapes.
Oh, I'll never tell.
You must be joking.
Seriously, Fluttershy? I can't believe Fluttershy is so afraid. I mean, how could she be afraid of something like that? I mean, I can't even remember little kids being scared like that. Like, it's not like Fluttershy is afraid of ghosts, spirits, and zombies, especially when it's not they don't exist. I guess we'll find out why she's scared of Nightmare Night. I hope so. Anyway, continue.
Twilight? Hello?
Heh. Oh, it's Spike.
Now, just wait until it's done.
Two-headed Spike, eh?
Take your word for it.
Hey, wait a minute. It's Nightmare Night, and you're here and not holed up in your cottage. Does this mean what I think it means?
That I foolishly forgot to stock up on food for Angel and had to go out to get him something but got spooked in town, so I came here hoping Twilight had some lettuce I could give him.
Oh, I thought maybe you decided to come out with us tonight.
Goodness, no. I couldn't be out tonight.
Why?
I just couldn't.
Technically speaking, you already are out right now.
Oh, I guess that is true.
So, what if you stayed out a
I
little
wonder.
longer with your friends? I know they'd be super excited.
You think so?
You would make them so happy if you joined in. They wouldn't believe their eyes. Come on, Fluttershy. What do you say?
Yeah, join Nightmare Night. You might enjoy it. And find out why you're so scared of it.
It got very, very quiet. And suddenly, they realized the balloons had never been inflated! Ah!
That's not scary.
Did I ever tell you about the night that the mannequin came to life and haunted all the costumes?
What happened?
I just told you, darling. A mannequin came to life, haunted all the costumes.
Hi, every pony.
Are you kidding? That's not scary at all. I mean, I think Wednesday Addams can make a more scarier story than that. If you ever seen the Addams Family Values, she made every girl in a scene of the Addams Family Values, Wednesday made everybody scream. Like with her ghost story.
And the next morning, when the campers woke up, all of their old noses had grown back.
Yeah. So, I think Wednesday Addams could tell a much better ghost story than that. Anyway, sorry, continue.
Fluttershy, what are you doing here? Is everything okay?
Everything is fine. In fact, it's more than fine. I've decided to join you in your Nightmare Night festivities.
Seriously? You? Out? Tonight?
Shut up, dinky brain!
Every Nightmare Night, I shut myself in my cottage and refuse to come out until morning. But it's just like when I was afraid to sing in front of any pony. If I hadn't given it a try, I never would have found out how much I enjoy it.
And we'd have missed out on how great you sound.
Fluttershy with us
That's
on
true.
Nightmare Night?
That's a bit of continuity.
That's the most wonderful news I've heard in ages. You can get dressed up in a costume with us and play Nightmare Night games with us and eat candy apples with us.
Don't forget the best part, going through my family's corn maze.
Ooh, rubber ducky.
Only if you're up for it.
Oh, I am ready to take on Nightmare Night.
Good on you, Fluttershy. And find out why you're so afraid of it.
Just practicing.
Yeah, sure you were, Fluttershy. Hey, the CMC. Hey, wait, hang on a sec. Wait a minute, Hang on. Well, what do you know? Scootaloo's dressed as a Wonderbolt. Sweetie Belle is a princess. And... I think Apple Bloom is dressed as a platypus. Yeah, I know Australian animals. I think Apple Bloom is dressed like a platypus. You know, I can tell just from the shape of it.
I do believe you are right.
Yeah, sorry, I just needed to see that. Anyway, continue.
Mummy? No.
Mummy.
Headless pony? No.
Headless.
Vampire fruit bat?
Vampire fruit bat.
No. You see, Fluttershy, the beauty of
Wait a
Nightmare
minute.
Night is that you don't have to dress up
yeah.
as something scary.
That's slap in the face.
Yes. This one will look gorgeous on you. Period costumes are all the rage this year. What? No good? What if we encounter something terrifying and need to get
Hang
away
on a minute.
quickly?
Rarity's dressed like a mermaid. Or mare pony.
Trip? Oh, I never considered that. Never fear.
Ah!
Ooh,
Rarity!
yes,
Be careful!
a real stunner. I call it masquerade.
Masquerade?
Black dress underneath, but with this ornately decorated mask. A mask?
What?
No, they can just be so difficult to see out of. Yes, but this one has eye holes. What about being able to see what's to the left or right of me? I suppose your vision would be
Seriously,
somewhat
Fluttershy?
obscured.
Wait.
It's Nightmare Night out and about, and we do want you to be
Hang on a minute.
What if I just wear the dress?
Hang on. I wonder about something. The way that Fluttershy is avoiding to wear a costume and all of that. I have a theory. But I think I'll wait till later to tell you what my theory is. Right now, let's just continue. But I have a theory of why Fluttershy is afraid of Nightmare Night, but I just hope my theory is correct. Anyway, continue.
Yes. Oh, sure, dear. That's fine. It's so plain, it's frightening.
Frightening.
Oh my, look at all of you. My costume
Whoa.
fits you to a T.
Oh, wait! We're gonna have the best time!
Nice costume, AJ.
Hey, Fluttershy, where's your costume?
I'm wearing it. I get it. You're a robber escaping into the night. You're a ninja escaping into the night. You're black licorice escaping into the night.
Black licorice.
I'm going to a masquerade ball without the mask.
What?
Oh, that's great.
And is Twilight dressed like a...
Great costume!
She's dressed like a, what do you call it? A Roman knight.
I figured I'd save the really scary games for next year when Fluttershy's more used to it.
That's not scary.
Round and round you go. Where you stop, nobody knows. Okay?
Wait a minute. I think...
that, Fluttershy. It's just that if I'm blindfolded and some pony were to leap out in front of me, I'd never have the chance to defend myself.
What are the chances of that happening?
You don't have to do anything you don't want to.
We're just glad you're here.
We don't have to finish that game. I have another one I know you'll love. Bobbing for apples.
Bobbing for apples. That's a...
Fluttershy, what's wrong?
It's just that, what happens if when my head is deep down in the water, some kind of scary monster appears? How would I even hear to know I was under attack?
Seriously, Fluttershy?
Time for candy!
You don't really believe that, do you?
Candy bags. Each bag has been made with each of you in mind, complete with each of your favorite candies.
Awesome!
Well, that's harmless.
Here, take it, take it! What are you waiting for? Well, it's just, what if when I'm eating one of these chewy taffies, my mouth becomes glued shut and I can't scream for help?
Are you fucking kidding me?
You can't live your life based on statistics. You've got to take some chances.
You're not afraid of candy, are you?
Goodness, we've only just started to celebrate Nightmare Night together, and I'm already taking all the fun out of it, aren't I? You're not taking out all
Well,
of it.
yeah,
Just
you
like
sort of are.
some of it. I really want to do this, but
At least you're
there's
honest,
so many things that
Rainbow
terrify
Dash.
me about tonight. I couldn't possibly predict what might upset me.
Unless you were the one doing the scaring.
Her scaring us?
What?
Laugh it up, fuzzball.
Oh, you're being serious.
The thing you hate
Yeah.
is being scared. But if you're the one
Let's
doing the
see this.
scaring, then...
Then I can help you all have fun, and I can still be a part of Nightmare Night.
So, you like that idea?
I think I do. And I don't want to get
Really?
ahead of myself, but I think I have the perfect idea for how I'm gonna do it. Really? Oh, this is so exciting!
Well, this'll be
Meet me
interesting.
at my cottage in an hour. I'm excited to see every pony soon.
Now, this should be interesting. Let's see what Fluttershy can do. But I think it's going to be a fail. I suspect.
Welcome to Fluttershy's tea party.
Did she just say tea party?
It sounds like it's a scary tea party?
Maybe.
Eat. Don't be scared of what awaits you. Go on.
It's going to be a
Have the
fail.
Sugar. Oh no, there is none. You're a terrible host. Rarity, put your coat on.
Why would I do that?
You need to cover up because no one has complimented your dress. Pinkie Pie,
What?
look to your left.
Are you kidding me?
And to pass the cucumber sandwiches. Huh? I can't. There's no pony there. That's right, because she didn't care to show up. What? A friend who didn't come through.
I agree. This is a what the fuck.
Quick, every pony, look behind you.
What are those?
They're
Huh?
unformed guests. You're
What?
Nightmare. You don't have enough food for them.
What?
Oh no, there's a tiny kitten that needs a home. But you are now.
Oh God.
Help.
Oh man, are you fucking kidding?
To help. This should appear to scare you.
Epic scare fail.
Why don't you look terrified? You showed up to a party and every pony was extremely disappointed in you. Can you imagine anything more upsetting?
It was a really good try, darling. But the scares at Nightmare Night are of an entirely different nature.
It was really
That is
creative,
true.
though. I never would have thought of all this.
Oh, I'm just
Cardboard
not ready for
cutouts.
this. Just go on without me.
Oh no, we couldn't possibly.
Oh.
You have to. This is the night you look forward to all year. We could stay here? It's okay. I really want you all to have fun. This is how I spend every Nightmare Night. Please, go.
But I wonder why.
It's
But I will say my theory later, but I just want to see a little bit more first.
Tried her hardest.
I did try my hardest.
Oh, Angel.
Maybe not. I suppose I could have gone with something a bit scarier. You're right. I've been taking baby steps. I think it's time for grown-up ones. I don't suppose you have any ideas how I could do that?
Ooh. I don't like the look on Angel's face.
Ponies lining up for the corn maze, y'all. Let's go. Oh, yeah. I can't believe we're finally doing this.
What the? What the fuck? A horse head?
Fluttershy in here.
A rubber horse head?
Be able to handle this.
Ooh, I heard the Wilhelm scream. What? Oh, Big Mac. Hey, good try, Big Mac.
What is that sound? It looks like bones!
Bones. Huh.
Looks like a bunch of dried sticks painted white to me. Hey, try to keep up the illusion, would ya?
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth, Applejack. Whoa. That's a little bit.
What was that?
Yeah, I wonder too.
Of course I do. It was a...
Ghosts. Oh, one that... I just saw one that looked like it was dressed like Twilight. Just back there. Whoop.
Fluttershy had a point with the layers on the dress.
Whoop. Down the hole.
What is this? Is it a tunnel? Where does it lead?
Uh-oh. They're trapped.
Which way are we supposed to go now?
Or maybe it's just part of the ride. Or part of the attraction.
What do you mean? Didn't you help plan this?
That's a
There's
no.
Granny Smith. Not that I was ever scared, because I wasn't. I'm a pretty good
I don't
actress
think
when I
that's
want
Granny
to.
Smith.
Granny?
Whoa!
Mrs. Bates.
A skull? Now that's a little dark.
Applejack, didn't you know about any of this? All right, I gotta admit I didn't know about any of this, but
That was actually pretty dark back
interesting
there.
for me too. I'm sure Granny Smith or Big Mac is behind this.
Are those peeled grapes or eyeballs staring at you from beyond the grave?
Yep. You were saying, Applejack?
I don't know why we're down here. This is really scaring me now.
Yep. Uh-oh. What's going on now? What the fuck? Good idea. Whoop.
I can barely move.
Uh-oh. Stuck in a web.
Each
Yep. Ah. Teleportation. Handy to have teleportation. What? Wait, Flutterbat! Flutterbat's back! I don't believe it! Fluttershy's Flutterbat again.
I'm so,
what?
so sorry. Can you ever
Or maybe not.
Fluttershy? It was you the whole time?
I can't believe it.
That was the best thing ever!
Oh, Rubber Ducky, and I'll give it to you, Fluttershy. That was good.
You out-nightmared the scariest part of the corn maze.
How did you do all this? After you left, I realized that I wasn't ready to give up on Nightmare Night. So I asked Granny Smith if I could try to make the maze even scarier for my friends.
You came up with all of this?
I had some help.
Ah.
Angel was the scary figure that kept scurrying after you in the maze.
Heh.
Fuzzy Legs
Sneaky.
was the sticky wall that made it difficult for you to see and move.
Heh.
And of course, Harry was the especially scary monster.
Ah, it was Harry.
Wow, that was inspired.
You have to do this every year!
Yeah, every year.
We could celebrate Nightmare Night together every year, but the truth is I really don't want to.
You don't? But you've done it. You found a way
Yeah,
we can all
why?
have a fabulous time together.
Yes, but I've also realized something. You all may love Nightmare Night, and I may be good at being a part of it, but it's no fun for me to see my friends feel like they're in danger, even if I know they're not.
Really?
I really don't like it. It's just not my cup of tea.
Spooky tea?
No, just regular tea. We do
Really?
lots of fun things together, but I'm afraid this just isn't gonna be one of them. Actually, I'm not afraid. I'm perfectly fine with it.
Then we are too.
Well, at least she's not scared of it anymore. At least I hope not.
I don't know why I doubted myself for a second. Now this is what I call a perfect...
Oh, she's still in her hiding place.
Oh, when ghosts and goblins by the score, ring your bell or pound your door. Better not be stingy or your nightmares will come true.
Well, what do I have to say? I thought this episode was very interesting. Although, it didn't go quite in the way I expected it would be. Like, I expected this to be to have a true explanation to why Fluttershy is afraid of Nightmare Night. I think that's the only disappointment I can see in this episode, is that Fluttershy never explained why she's afraid of Nightmare Night. Like, I think this episode was wasted to find out instead of Fluttershy facing her fears, they should have added, well, actually, in addition to facing her fears, they should have added why she was afraid of Nightmare Night. In fact, I actually came up with a little bit of a theory as to why Fluttershy is afraid of Nightmare Night. Well, actually, one of the reasons anyway. And it got me wondering ever since I saw a certain scene in Lunar Eclipsed. If you remember, in the episode when Twilight and Luna came to her cottage on Nightmare Night, when Twilight knocked on the door, she went, "Go away! No candy here! Visitors not welcome on Nightmare Night!" And then Twilight said it was her, and that was when Fluttershy opened the door fearfully and relaxed a little when she saw it, realized it was Twilight, going, "It is you." And looking at this now, and especially when she was trying to put on the when Rarity was trying to pick a costume for her, I actually came up with a theory as to, like, a possible theory of one of the reasons why Fluttershy is afraid of Nightmare Night. And it's so simple, and I actually could relate to it. My theory is Fluttershy is afraid of people in costume. Like dressed up people. I think Fluttershy is afraid of dressed up people, or dressed up ponies in this case. And if that's the case, then I could relate to that, because believe it or not, I used to have that same phobia. And sort of still have it. Yeah. That's a confession. That's something about me that you guys have never known, that I've never told anyone about, is that I actually had a phobia of costumed characters due to a horrible incident that happened to me as a kid. And it wasn't until later on when I faced my fear and went to Supernova, that was like my first Supernova, that I began to feel more comfortable with it. So that's what I think that's one of the reasons I think. So, and looking at Fluttershy's behavior, like avoiding wearing a costume, fear of timid, like reluctance to wear a costume, taking part in festivities. These are all indicative of possible costumed phobia. So, I think that one of the reasons why Fluttershy is afraid of Nightmare Night is because she's afraid of costumed ponies. Like ponies in costume. Which is more common than you think. But that's actually one of the but mind you, this is what I think is one of the reasons why Fluttershy is afraid of Nightmare Night. But it's too bad I can't, it's too bad I couldn't give her guidance, because, oh well. But she's a cartoon character and all of that. But yeah, it was good that Fluttershy faced her fears and give something a try, and you might enjoy it. And with Fluttershy's case, she could have, like, even though it's not her cup of tea, she could still take part in it. And because I know that Fluttershy secretly enjoyed it, but I guess whatever floats her boat, I guess. But I just wish she wasn't hiding anymore, because Nightmare Night is not really something to be afraid of, and especially if she's if it's to do with the undead, the occult, and stuff like that, which in the MLP universe, it doesn't exist, just like in our world. So, yeah. But yeah, and it was interesting seeing seeing the Nightmare Night's celebration being celebrated again. But the other disappointment that I also had was that Princess Luna didn't appear in this episode again. It would have made a much more impactful thing if Princess Luna would have intervened and guided Fluttershy. Like, that would have been an interesting one, but I guess this was focused around Fluttershy instead of Luna. But yeah, all in all, I think this was a really good one. So, a really good one for Halloween. And also, speaking of which, I think I understand why you guys didn't want me to react to this earlier when I mentioned it like a year or so ago. And I think the reason is because it contained Flutterbat again. Even though that Fluttershy didn't really transform into her, she dressed as her. Like, she dressed up as her. But, yeah. So, I think that solves the reason as to why you guys didn't want me to react to it yet, is because she dressed it like Flutterbat again. So, you know, it even reminds me, I mentioned in my reaction to Bats that I have a feeling that we haven't seen the last of Flutterbat, and I guess I was right. Well, for the most part. Even though that Fluttershy wasn't really Flutterbat, she just dressed up as her, like I said. Yeah, but anyway, I thought this episode was a good one to react for Halloween. So I'm glad I reacted to it for you guys. So yeah, I think I'll leave it at that. I hope you enjoyed my blind reaction to episode 21 of season 5, and hopefully I'll get on to my other videos as soon as I can when I get the chance. And as usual, as you guys already know, I am just 2 episodes away from going to season 5. So I'm going to react to the at this very moment I'm constructing my reaction to, or my almost non-blind reaction, to actually semi-blind, almost non-blind of Twilight's Kingdom. So that's the one with T-Rex. So I'm in the process of editing that at the moment, and yeah, so I just wanted to give you guys a heads up about that. So hopefully you'll see it soon, but until then, thank you all for watching, and have a happy Halloween, everybody, or happy nightmare. Well, have a happy nightmare night / Halloween, everybody. This is Raptormon 132 saying bye bye, everyone. Bye bye.